Kbands Live 149 here with Trevor Teisman, kbandstraining.com, putting on some great at-home workouts for you. We're working out with partners today doing a combination of exercises that is going to challenge heart rate and strength. We've got decline push-ups where I'm started, and then we're going to superset that with a jump rope. If you need to set up your gym, go ahead and hit pause and get started or get caught up with us, and then hit a play, and let's jump into the rest of the workout. We're also going to jump into a great little topic here in a second. On the decline push-ups, make sure that you keep a good angle with your elbow position. If you let your elbows flare too much out to the side, you're going to feel it a lot more in your shoulders than your chest. So elbows pulled down, flat back as we go. Jump rope's pretty simple. Want to increase the pace. If you're a little bit tender in the feet, ankles, knees, you want to rotate what you're doing. 2 foot or 2 hops per foot, individual feet, or even just 2 feet the whole time. Key is heart rate, trying to go back and forth. Let's get a little sweaty. Now we've got the topic at hand today is going to be like, what's best to work out and get results? Are you trying to, is a HIIT-based workout where you keep high intensity but yet incorporate some strength training? Is just strictly resistance training better? Or is doing cardio machines? The answer is all of the above. What is your ultimate goal? If your ultimate goal is low body fat, remember body fat is tied way more to your diet than exercise ever will be. Exercise is great for health. Exercise is great for giving you more range of motion, more strength, more durability as a person, as a mover. But if you're strictly looking at body fat, then the key for you is going to be increasing your heart rate a little bit in the workouts and get some great resistance training so that you get good muscle definition as you drop body fat. So you want to build a little bit of muscle and make your fire burn a little hotter. That's what I always suggest. Think about it as if you get good intense workouts in, your fire is going to burn a little bit hotter, and then once you start pairing that with some good eating, you're going to see some great results. So HIIT-based training, what is HIIT-based training? HIIT-based training is when you're doing high-intensity types of rounds. So like the jump rope round and then paired with a push-up, this is kind of HIIT-based training. You're going really high heart rate, moving to the next round consistently, never taking breaks until you get all the way through a type of circuit. That's going to be your average HIIT-based workout. We do these types of workouts all the time. Am I saying that's why, we have lower body fats or build muscle? Well, that's not what I'm saying, okay? Body fat is always driven by diet, and muscle building and heart rate can be a good addition paired with diet to get yourself in some pretty good shape. We'll dig into this a little bit more as the video goes on, but crank up some music a little bit and try to get a good sweat in this first part of the workout. All right, we're gonna stick with the jump rope here, but we're gonna be doing rows instead of push-ups. So you put your uh, squat bar across your rack at a decent little height. You don't want to get it too high unless you can't quite lift your body weight. That's an easy way to make your body lighter, is to get more of an angle. So we've got two versions. You can bend your knees in when you do a row, makes your body lighter, or you keep your feet straight and keep the squat rack or the bar up higher, and your angle will be more of like a 45-degree angle rather than flat. That'll also make it lighter. For us, we've got our feet out nice and flat, and you're going to try to do that upside down position, supinated with the hands up, and you'll be rowing in. Jump rope is going to be much of the same. The goal is just heart rate. Whether you want to do double foot, whether you want to do singles, whether you want to do running man in place, the key is by the end of the 30-ish seconds, you're going to be good and gassed, because we want our heart rate to climb on the jump ropes, followed by the rows next to it. Always we want to be very active. You know, anytime that you're doing exercise, you want to try to get out of there and be a little sweaty. We want to get the most bang for our buck in about a 30-minute time frame. We're getting our heart rate up, we're challenging strength, and then we'll work more on the diet. Remember, on the website, we've got a place called KBT Nutrition. There's going to be a whole series of videos and things that can help you kind of get a better idea of how to eat, what you should be doing to drop your body fat. All of it's free, all of it's streaming videos, so feel free to use the search bar and check that out. But I'll come back. We'll get into the next exercise. All right, you're probably thinking the same thing we are. We're going to be scrapping the jump rope. We have done enough hopping, enough sweating. So we've got bicep curls. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an incline push-up. Going to be pretty easy for most of you, I'm sure. But what we were doing is just getting a little muscle stimulation, kind of bouncing almost a little bit out of the bottom. So what I mean by that is if you do a push-up from a high elbow position, you're going to be towards the top side of your chest and shoulders, which is not really what we want to be here. What we're trying to do is you're trying to push from below your chest near your rib cage. So by pushing from that lower angle, this kind of gets you some really good chest activation. And if you bounce out of it, so you kind of accelerate and you think about your chest, and as you get to the bottom, you're kind of decelerating, you're thinking chest, you come in fast, and then you're trying to turn the corner real quick, and what you're going to feel is a good pulse through the chest going up and down. The other exercise, we're going to be doing biceps. We'll add a little bit of weight as we get moving. Enjoy and push yourself a little bit as you move back and forth. All right, bringing in the abs, a little bit heavier bicep curls. Remember, you got to work the muscles that you're wanting to work. If you think you got to do full body exercises all the time to build crazy amounts of muscle, you know, I'd say that you might have been told the wrong thing. If you want your arms to grow, work your arms. You want your abs to look better, work your abs. Lower body fat's going to make all those things look a little bit better, but hey, get back-to-back workouts. If you want to double up and you want to do these each and every day, feel free. We've got hundreds of videos that you can utilize. But here, we're going to be doing the ab roller and a little bit heavier single arm bicep curl. If ever you are using the ab roller, I will suggest that you make sure that you have good form, or you're going to feel it in your lower back. So notice I have just a slight little hump in my back. What I'm doing is I've rolled my hips under so much that my abs are engaged all the way down through my core. A lot of people, if you leave your butt back a little bit, it's going to put a lot of pressure in your spine. So you want to think to take all the pressure out of your vertebrae, you've got to roll your hips under, and you kind of almost feel like you're hunched up, but you're not. You've got a pretty flat back position, but what you'll get is way more ab activation from the top to the bottom. So think about that as you do your ab rollers, and then as you come over to get some of your curls in, heavier reps, keep your elbows in, rotate those hands, and push yourself.